Welcome back to our channel. If there is one animal notoriously bad at life, the sloth is pretty high up there. Here is why. Once upon a time, some 10,000 years during the last ice age, South America was home to a giant. This giant was over 10 feet tall, weighed around 550 pounds, its smallest species was around the size of a black bear, and it was likely omnivorous, capable of eating meat and plants. That giant was the ancient ancestor of the sloth, and that's the first reason why the modern counterpart is so bad at life. Their very name, the definition of sloth in most languages, it literally means lazy. To many, the fact that sloths have survived for over 64 million years is a wonder. When they were first described in 1749 by French naturalist Georges Buffon, he was very descriptive. He referred to them as the lowest form of existence. He also said that if you added one more defect in addition to their slowness and habitual pain, as well as their stupidity, that would have made survival impossible for them. Any video of them won't reveal any hidden superpowers that prove that sloths have a trick up their sleeve.
I'm immortal!
By all appearances, you'll find them living in a slow-moving world of their own. You will literally find them moving at a dramatic, excruciatingly unhurried pace. They spend 90% of their lives hanging upside down. Even when it comes to their biology, their bodies are not exactly overachievers. These slow-moving tree dwellers have the lowest metabolic rates of any other non-hibernating mammals. A sloth's digestion is infamously slow as well. It can take up to 30 days for them to process a single leaf. Around 30% of their body weight consists of just digesting leaves. In other words, sloths are basically balls of air with several severely long limbs. Their muscles are made for endurance and using as little energy as possible. Strangely enough, sloths aren't able to express very well that they're cold. Their muscles physically can't shiver. That's why they often revel in basking in the sun. That's in order to increase their body temperature. Here is reason number 3 why they're bad at life. They could be good at life. According to zoologists, sloths are about 3 times faster in water than they are on land.
I'm a really good swimmer.
They are also surprisingly strong. There are a total of 6 species of sloth, and each has evolved from that 10-foot ancestor to possess long, hook-like claws. Even in the face of danger, they're not winning any survival awards. There's a common saying about sloths that even if they're staring danger in the face, they won't react.
I'm not scared at all.
And that's mildly true. Sloths do react dramatically slower to danger, but in their defense, they are wicked smart in their own kind of lazy way. It all boils down to conserving energy as much as possible. That's why seemingly lazy animals such as the sloth or even the koala have survived for so long and against all odds. They know how to pick their battles. Now, judging by its name, how many hours do you think sloths sleep a day?
I don't know.
On average, koalas can sleep up to 20 hours a day.
Oh my God!
Cats clock in at over 18 hours. The sloth? Reason number 4 why sloths are bad at life. They sleep for an average of 8 to 10 hours a day. But with the slow, measured pace they move with, they barely do anything productive. Every day, they crawl at a comfortable pace of only 1 foot per minute and travel no farther than 125 feet in a single day. Of course, that poses a fatal problem for when a sloth, for example, needs to desperately escape the clutches of a fast-moving predator such as an eagle or a jaguar. To counterbalance that, sloths have camouflage abilities. They have a symbiotic relationship with algae that grow on their fur. The algae provides the sloth with much-needed camo as well as nutrients, and the sloth provides shelter and water for the algae. However, this animal has been surviving for over 60 million years, and that's no small feat. While sloths are bad at life, there are some things they are good at. In addition to being masters of camouflage and conserving energy, Sloths have an extra vertebra at the back of their necks. That means they can turn their heads on a 270-degree axis and get an almost 360-degree view around them.
Check out this video. It's specially selected for you. You'll like it.